Good morning, everyone. It is 10:09 a.m. on Saturday, the 20th Pacific time. I promise to show, this is going to be brief, but why I chose GCT, Giga Cloud Technology. And this equates to this refers to the trade that I did the previous video, the bull call spread, where I bought calls, sold calls as well, an equal amount, and then later, immediately after, sold some other calls that were expiring in under a month with a higher strike, which would essentially offset some of my outlay of capital and making it a potential 5-to-1 return. So again, I know you've seen this other video with the IBD 50 stock list. Here it is again. Of course, this is subject to change on a daily basis. Sometimes this might be down here or vice versa. So GCT is ranked number 1 and has been for a couple of weeks. What you'll notice is that the price change was $10, 10.2%. 10.2%. That's a huge drop. Look at all these others. All of these are up. This is down. The volume change is over 100%. That's also significant. The earnings per share change is $9.99. That's the highest they'll show. You'll see it again here with RCO Royal Caribbean. The sales percentage change 39%. Ironically, they both have that. Anyway, I figured because this is ranked number 1, still holding its place in spite of that price drop is pretty strong. Now, a 10% per move isn't huge dollar-wise on a 20-something dollar stock, but, it's all about percentages. So anyway, let me scroll down and see mostly positive. As we know, Friday was a very strong up day. So, to see this in the green is not surprising at all. The surprise, though, is the fact that this dropped 10%. So I did break the rule of buying on a huge drop instead of entering on a breakout to the upside. Hence, I took very little risk, and I'm going to show you a chart. And this shows, obviously, the history going back to summer of last year. So we'll see a pop and a major down move, and then sideways, and then coming back the end of last year. And then we had a huge high, a huge up move, closing downward, another down day, basically 3 down days in a row. But, we had a recent low, and then the market popped back. So starting to get erratic. So when we see this move where it closed near the low of the day, there is a strong chance that it can go further downward. And if it does that, if you remember the previous video, the call that I sold, that will shrink in value. The 2 calls that I sold, I should say, will shrink in value. I can buy those back. I can roll those. I can do whatever. And I have until March 15th to see this come back and see if it holds its number 1 position on the IBD top 50. So the relative strength rating is 99, which is as high as it's allowed to be. So that's a good sign. So we'll see how this plays out. But I just wanted to show why I chose this. It was primarily because it was number 1 for a while and held its spot in spite of this down move. My thinking is if it is strong, this down move will be very short-lived, and essentially I got in at a lower strike, a lower entry, and we might see this pop back toward the $25 level. If I am wrong, then my risk is very little. I think it's $50 per position, and I have 2 positions, so about $100. Anyway, that's all. Very quick video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Have a wonderful weekend.